Good morning and welcome to Friday. It's a frosty day. Oh my goodness. It was a bit of a shock last night when we landed. But fortunately, that run for the bus warmed us up no end. Yes, it did. Anyway, we had a great journey back from the airport. We got to Deb's. I think it was, what time was it, Glenn?
Well, I rang Harry twice by accident, twice, 11:15.
11:15 we got back to Deb's. And we'd sent Deb a message saying, we'll be late, don't wait up for us. And then we couldn't find the keys to get in the front door. And the car is rammed. We'd got all the stuff from the caravan in there, all our holiday stuff. I mean, it was rammed. And we were going through bags in the middle of the street. Oh my God, in the end we had to ring Deb. She said, don't worry, I'm awake anyway. Accidentally, Glenn called Harry twice as well, woke him up at 11:15. He needed that, didn't he? Oh my goodness, what a nightmare. But anyway, that was so yesterday. Today, we got some sorting out to do. Oh yes, we have. We need to empty the car. We need to sort out what we need for the next couple of weeks whilst we're waiting for news on the flat. And we need to sort of try and pack all our other stuff so we're not tripping over it. Can you see that squirrel that has crammed himself into the little bird feeder? That's crazy. The birds aren't getting a look in. Oh yeah, he's having a right feast in there. One of the best things about going away just after Christmas is when you come back, you've got all your Christmas presents. And it's like you get them again and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I got this. We're just having a coffee. And I said to Glenn, would you like a shortbread to go with that? He was like, oh yes, I do. While we were away, we got chatting to a lovely couple called Kate and Richard. And they were telling us about the Yucca app, that where you scan barcodes and it will tell you how good or bad that food is for you. Well, Glenn downloaded the app and since then he's been scanning everything. It hasn't stopped him eating anything, but he's just like, oh yeah, this is really bad for me. So he wants to scan the code, see what it comes up with. Okay.
Bad.
Oh, it's bad. What does that say?
It's got 3 additives. Saturates, too fatty, sugar, too much sugar, and it's a bit too calorific.
Calorific? Well, the question is, Mr. Warner, do you still want one with your coffee? I didn't transport those very well, did I? It's like a broken biscuit selection. Oh my goodness, what a morning it's been. So, we've emptied the car, we've sorted out the bedroom, we've emptied the cases. It's not quite as simple as just emptying holiday cases because obviously, we got the stuff from the caravan. We've sorted out what needs to go over to the storage unit in Northampton. I've got a bag full of stuff for my mum, so we're going to take that over. 1 load of washing we've done as well, so that has taken all morning. I just hate living in that chaos with bags around me. It makes me feel that I'm in chaos, and I hate that feeling. What we're hoping to have here at Deb's is just the stuff we need on a day-to-day basis. Everything else into storage so that when the flat is ready, we can set up our home and it'll all be good. Anyway, with all that done, let's get going. And the most good news, found my notebook. I'm lost without it. I love my notebook. I love to have a book on hand that I'm using, that's my diary, that all my life is in there. Definitely is still frosty. And we're off. Let's get to the unit, drop this stuff off, then pop over to see my mum. Just look what a beautiful day it is. I mean, obviously the temperature's not the same as La Palma, but the beautiful blue sky.
Apart from one thing that's missing.
What's missing, Glenn?
No leaves on the trees.
No leaves on the tree. I know it doesn't feel like it, but in a couple of months, spring will be just springing and we'll be all happy again. Here we are at the unit. Well, that's the stuff dropped off at the unit. Now let's head over to Wellingborough. Oh, I better ring my mum actually, see if she's in before we just turn up. You're right. Yeah. I'm here with Mum. Have you missed me? Oh, yes. Oh. Mum's just said, are you hungry? Do you fancy fish and chips? We're all going to share some. I'm going to nip round. So, come on, let's go. While I'm going for fish and chips, Glenn's going to put batteries in my mum's torch. I got the fish and chips, 1 big portion to share between the 3 of us. The sun obviously doesn't get round to this bit of pavement. It's really frosty still. Here we go. 1 large fish and chip Feeds all three of us. That was good to see me mum. Good to get some lunch as well. So back to Deb's now. I need to do some video editing. What are you doing, Glenn?
Well, we had trouble locking the door when we left.
I see. Yeah, that's all a bit
Loose, so I think it's all to do with this.
Can I ask that you do it really quickly so we can shut the door because it's quite cold out there? Well, good evening to you. It's an exciting Friday night. We are going out to celebrate Chloe's birthday. She was 30 last weekend. She was away and then we were away. So this is the first opportunity we've got to celebrate. We've booked a table at the Greek restaurant. Well, we are off into this dark, cold night. And boy, is it cold, Deb, or is it cold? Freezing. It is freezing. We're walking down to the Greek Bistro. We'll meet Chloe and Aaron and Paul in there. So we've ordered food. Me and Deb are having a cocktail. Cheers. Happy birthday, Chloe. So we've got some deliciousness going on here. We've got cold mezze, hot mezze, espresso martinis.